So why is MI being dragged for collaborating with Bill Gates? So I came across MI's recent video with Bill Gates and I was amazed. Looking at it from the lens of a marketer, I was impressed. The scripture was on point, the delivery was excellent, and the featuring of Lai Wasabi and Brother Shaggy just added that humor to it. And in that moment, all I could think of was, wow, MI is global now. From a fan perspective, I thought the messaging was apt because the messaging preached on inclusivity, which aligns with the messaging in MI's forthcoming album. But when I went to the comment section, what I saw was premium dragging. People were questioning MI's integrity for doing business with Bill Gates. So I asked myself, what has Bill Gates done to get this kind of banter? I thought he was spending billions and billions of dollars saving lives in Africa, especially in the health and agricultural sector. So I went on and I did a little research, and what I found out shocked me. Why Bill Gates is getting so much criticism is because of this word called philanthrocapitalism. This is simply the use of philanthropy as a means to control and influence social issues. And for Bill Gates, he's accused of doing this in Africa. Let's start from the agricultural sector. In 2006, the Gates Foundation partnered with the Rockefeller Foundation and they formed an initiative called the Alliance for Green Revolution in Africa, AGRA. According to them, their goal was to improve the production of food in Africa and eradicate hunger. So they brought their Western technology to Africa and also negated the traditional technology of the local farmers in Africa. For an initiative like AGRA powered by two billionaire foundations, it was easy to convince the African leaders that this was the way to go. So they implemented policies that made them to be the sole managers of seeds that are being used to plant on African soil, and also the fertilizers being used. These seeds were supposed to be GMO seeds, like genetically modified seeds, and were supposed to produce bigger and better crops. Many African countries adopted this approach by AGRA, and while it looked brilliant on paper, it affected many local farmers. You see, new seed policies were implemented, and this policy stated that farmers cannot sell locally produced seeds except these seeds were certified, and certifying these seeds were expensive to do. Farmers could only use these seeds for local use, and they were not allowed to swap seeds or sell these seeds except they got the certificate to sell their seeds. Because of these strict policies, AGRA was able to control 60% of the seed supply in Africa and 70% of the farming chemicals being used by farmers in Africa. Local farmers were affected by this as this policy stopped them from selling their seeds, and big companies were the ones who benefited from this whole thing. More so, AGRA's approach caused long-term issues for countries like Zambia. In Zambia, the GMO crops couldn't withstand the harsh weather conditions, and most of them dried out because of this. Also, the fertilizer supplied by AGRA destroyed the soil, making farmers unable to plant on that soil. This situation increased the hunger level in Zambia and also in Africa at large. The goal of AGRA was to curb hunger in Africa in 2020, but instead there's an increase in hunger. Even in the healthcare sector, the Gates Foundation is still being questioned. The Gates Foundation primarily focuses on treating viral diseases like malaria, polio and AIDS. And the question being asked is, why are they focusing on the disease rather than the healthcare sector that is wrecked to the bones? It is no news that many countries in Africa have very poor healthcare systems. Treating these diseases are a temporary solution, where a more sustainable solution will be to fix the poor healthcare system in many of these suffering countries. Because of the action of Bill Gates and his foundation over the years, people are looking at him from a different lens. So it falls back to the question, is Bill Gates truly genuine, or is he just using philanthropy as a means to control the system and grow in influence and power in Africa? Also, do you think this is a bad look for MI, or is MI just clearly misunderstood? Let's talk in the comment section.